Hello, my name's Martin Lucas. I run a company called Casper Hoekman Associates. It was part of Lucas Management, but now it runs separately. We represent actors for television, film and commercial, predominantly. We don't chase extras, promotions, that sort of work. Do I use the internet to run my agency? Absolutely, every day, probably every hour of the day.
Yeah.
Without it, I wouldn't have an agency, to be absolutely honest.
Right.
The internet's changed the industry in the fact that if the industry didn't embrace the internet, it would have been left behind. Technology moves so fast that if you weren't on it, you'd forget it. And it's changed it because it becomes faster and everyone's got more information, which is better. Casting people can make decisions quicker on whether they even want to see somebody. So, therefore, the quality of material that the actors have to send have to be as good as they can possibly have. So with the internet, you can send an updated photo now. Like, you can take a picture today, half an hour ago, and post it to someone, and it's there. Whereas you go back, you just can't do that. You couldn't do that.
Can you give us any tips for anyone watching this video?
Have bigger dreams than you can possibly achieve in your lifetime. Talking about AT2, get your video files together and keep your photos updated. Personally, and I've asked my actors to do this, and lots of them don't, I personally would like to see them update their show reels every 6 months. Not making drastically different, just because in 6 months I look at their tape and go, oh, I really don't like that. Well, get rid of it. Get something better and just slot that in. It's not a big expense. And if you don't like your photo, talk to your agent and say, I don't like my photos, what should I do? You've got to keep information fresh because things are moving too fast. And it's available to you, so do it. Don't. What frustrates me about actors, they talk about show reels, and yes, it costs money. But if you're a plumber and you turn up for a job with no tools, no one's going to employ you. If you don't think of it as a business and think of it, I might just give this a shot, you might as well go home. Because even though it doesn't make enormous amounts of money for people starting out, it's still a business.